Today wasn't bad in the morning. We were sunny, a little chilly, but that's to be expected.
That's right. Yeah, definitely that chillier air this time of year is pretty common. And hey, if you didn't have to go out and you're looking at this view over Washington, D.C. with that clear blue sky right now, and maybe you have the heater on, a nice cup of hot chocolate in hand, it's not too bad after all. But once you step out the door, yeah, that view of that clear sky, it's not as nice as it seems, just because there you have it. Again, we have some fairly chilly temperatures in place. It's 45 right now in D.C. Frederick, a pretty similar number, but we have those low 40s in place all the way across the board, with a few upper 30s mixed in across the mountains as well. And then, of course, it is still windy out there at times. We have a 10 to 20 mile per hour wind being pretty consistent as we go into the afternoon hours here, and that is producing a wind chill. Not much of one, thankfully enough, so it's not too bad, but it is feeling like it's a good 5 to 10 degrees colder than the actual air temperature, mostly in the 30s. And again, I say this isn't all that bad because what is coming this weekend, ooh, that'll bring a shock to the system, no doubt. Now, with the setup we're currently in, there is plenty of activity going on to our north that I'll talk about here in a second, and some of those snow showers from that disturbance are clipping by parts of western Maryland, even into portions of northern Allegheny and Washington counties. So you may see a few flakes across western Maryland here throughout the day, but nothing that should be too significant or disruptive. Now, what is fairly disruptive, here's that activity I was talking about. They are getting just hammered with lake effect snow back across upstate New York and into the Great Lakes, where a couple of feet have already fallen. So thankfully enough, we are not dealing with that. What we are dealing with, though, those blustery winds. They have returned, no doubt, here today, and they're sticking with us through the rest of this Friday and most of the weekend, because we are watching those disturbances over the Great Lakes swing through and bring even colder air with them. And that is what's going to drop our temperatures down even more as we go throughout the weekend, with what Sunday into Sunday night being the coldest stretch we're going to have here, as wind chills could fall down into the single digits across the mountains and into the teens across the D.C. metro on Sunday night. So just be ready to bundle up. The good news here is, though, we start to warm up, and as we approach Thanksgiving, it is going to remain very, very dry and quiet in that regard. But temperatures, here we go. The rest of today, we're already into those 40s. We're pretty much expected to stay there, not really warm up much more from here. Then as we get into the night tonight, last night it dropped down into the 20s pretty much all the way across the board. And we're looking at the same setup here going into your Saturday. Right around D.C. should barely stay above 30 degrees, but then everybody else is going to fall down into those 20s, and really no major changes for tomorrow either. Those high temperatures expected to be in the upper 30s across our western counties, into the lower 40s as you go east and through the metro areas. And then Sunday, like I said, that is the day where, hey, if you don't have to be out and about doing much, stay in. It's going to be cold out there in the mid 30s. Sunday night again will be the coldest night of the upcoming forecast. Then we do start to warm up and staying dry all the way toward Thanksgiving, with some clouds rolling into the picture on Thanksgiving itself.